بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Math grade 8. We are in the model 7, episode 3, the Pythagorean Theorem. The Pythagorean Theorem. So in this lesson, we want to find the measures of the sides of a right triangle using the Pythagorean Theorem and square root. At the first, we want to learn right triangles. Right triangles. What's the meaning of right triangles? A right triangle is a triangle with one right angle. With one right angle. As you see, this is right triangle. Any triangle have one angle. The measure of this angle 90 degrees. So the name of this triangle will be what? Will be right triangle. The legs are the sides that form the right angle. This side, the name of this side leg, and the name of this side leg. And as you see, the right angle between the two legs. The hypotenuse is the side opposite the right angle in the longest side of the triangle. The side opposite the right angle, the name of this side will be hypotenuse, and this side, the longest side in this triangle. This information is important in the right triangle. It's important to know. The right triangle means the triangle who has one angle equal 90 degrees, and the name of the side adjacent with this angle legs, and the name of the side opposite of this angle hypotenuse. And the hypotenuse means the longest side in the triangle. This side greater than this side and greater than this side. The Pythagorean theorem, we can use the Pythagorean theorem just in the right triangle, just in the right triangle. So the Pythagorean theorem describes the relationship between the length of a leg and the length of the hypotenuse for any right triangle. As you see here, you have right triangle. The measure of this side A, the measure of this side B, and the measure of this side C. So in a right triangle, the sum of the squares of the length of the legs is equal to the square of the length of the hypotenuse. So means A squared plus B squared equals what? Equals C squared. For example, we have here right triangle. We have here A equal 20, B A equal 20, B equal A equal 21, B equal 20, and C missing value. We want to find the measure of this side. So we can use the Pythagorean theorem. So we can write A squared plus B squared equal C squared. A equals 21 means 21 squared plus 20 squared equals squared. So 21 squared means 21 times 21 would be 441, and 20 squared means 20 times 20 would be 400 equals 6 squared. You can add the two amounts here, you will get 841. So C squared equal 841. How to find the value of C? take the square root of 881, you will get the value of C29. And we have, as you see, two values, negative and positive 29. But always remember, the measure of the side, always we take the positive value, no negative value to measure the side. So we can remove the negative value and we can take the positive value. So C equal 29. C equal 29. The second example here, as we see, here in the blue triangle, we have right triangle. Here we have 90 degree, so we have right triangle. So we can use the Pythagorean theorem to find the missing value. So as you see here, you have 12, here you have 16, here we have missing value. How to find the missing value? Use the Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. So A squared means 12 squared plus B squared means 16 squared equals C squared. So 12 squared means 12 times 12 will be 144, and 16 squared means 16 times 16 will be 256 equal C squared. Then you can add the two amounts here will be 400. So C squared equal 400 means the value of C will be the square root of 400 equals negative and positive 20. So we can remove the negative value and we can take just the positive value because this is the measure of the side. Who has any question about this idea? Okay, but listen to this example. As you see here, you have a right triangle, and we want to find this missing value. This is A here, this is B here, and here C. So we can use the Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. A squared means 8 squared plus 15 squared equals C squared. A squared means 64. 15 squared means 15 times 15 will be 256. 225, sorry, equals C squared. Now we can add so C squared equal 289 means C equal the square root of 289 will be negative positive 17, because 17 times 17 equal 289. But we can just take the positive value, so the answer will be 17. In this example, as you see, here we have right triangle. We have here A 7, B 12, and this is the missing value C. We want to find the missing value here, so we can use the Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. A squared means AB squared means 7 squared. B squared means AC squared means 12 squared, and BC squares missing value represent C. 7 squared means 7 times 7 will be 49, and 12 squared will be 12 times 12 will be 144. Then you can add, you will get 193. So BC equal the square root of 193 will be approximate negative positive 13.9. Remove the negative value and take the positive value, so the answer will be 13.9. In this example, as you see here, we have here in this cone, we have this part in this cone, we have here right triangle. As you see, this is A and this is B, and we want to find the missing value. Because we have a right triangle, we can use the Pythagorean Theorem. So we can start from the rule A squared plus B squared equals C squared. So A squared means 25 plus B squared means 34 equals the Cx. 25 squared means 25 times 25 will be 600. 25 plus 34 squared means 34 times 34 equals 1156 equals x. So you can add, you will get here x equal, or sorry, here x squared. X squared equals 1780. We want the value of x. The value of x will be the square root of 1781. You will get negative and positive 42.2. Remove the negative value and take the positive value. In this example, as you see, we have right triangle. We know A and we know C, but B missing value. We want to find the value of B. We can use Pythagorean Theorem. So we can write A squared plus B squared equals C squared. The value of A squared will be 12 plus the value of B squared will be X, the missing value. So will be x squared. The value of C will be 13. So 13 squared. 12 squared means 12 times 12 will be 144. And 13 squared equal 169. 13 times 13 will be 169. Then we can solve this equation to know what is the value of x. We can remove 144 from the two sides. So minus 144 here and minus 144 here. 144 and minus 144, 0 means here x squared, and 169 minus 144 means 25. So x means the square root of 25, so x equal 5. Take the positive value and remove the negative value. And here the same idea. We know here A, B, missing value, and this is C. To know what is the value of B, we can use the Pythagorean Theorem. So we can write A squared plus B squared equals c squared. A 35 means 35 squared plus the value of p will be x, so x squared equals the value of c will be 50 means 50 squared. Now 35 squared means 35 times 35 will be 1,225 plus x squared equal 50 times 50 will be 205,000. Then we can remove this value here to find the value of x. So we can subtract 1,225 from this side. And here we can subtract the same number. Negative 1,225 and the plus 1,225 will be 0. It means here x squared equals 2,500 minus 1,225. The answer will be 1,275. So to find the value of x, take the square root of this value of 1,275. You will get the answer will be 35.7, and this is the positive value. This is the positive value, and we can remove the negative value because here we have the total of the side. Always the total of any side, take the positive value. We don't have side, the measure of the side negative, just we have positive. Who has any question about this idea? Are you hearing me, girls? طيب, are you hearing me?
Yes, Mr.
Afra, are you here? Yes, Latifa.
Yes, Mr.
In this example, we have cone, and with this part we have right triangle, but this side not exactly line straight, not exactly nice, about line straight. So what is approximate radius? This is the radius. This is the radius. From the center to this point, this is the radius. Start from the Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. A squared means 8 squared plus b squared. We use approximately, not equals here. Why? Because this side not exactly linear. So 8 squared means 8 times 8, 64, plus we approximate 17 times 17 will be 289. Then you can remove 64 from this side, so you can add negative 64 to this side and negative 64 to this side. Here you will get 0, so b squared approximate 289 minus 64 will be 225. Then to find the value of b, we can take the square root of 225 will be 15. We have negative and positive 15. We can remove the negative value and take the positive value. In this example also, we have here right triangle, and we want to find the missing value. So we missing value, we know A and we know C. So start from the Pythagorean theorem, we can write A squared plus B squared equals C squared. A squared means 45 squared plus B missing value represent x squared equals C squared means 50 squared now 45 squared means 45 times 45, the answer will be 2025 plus x squared equals 50 times 50 will be 2,500. Then we want to remove this number from this side, so we can subtract minus 2025 from this side and from this side. So here remains 0 and remains here x equals 2,500 minus 2025. $475. Who has any question about this idea here? This is x squared. Right. How to find the x? The x means the square root of 475 will be with a negative positive 21.8. Then remove the negative side and take just the positive side. Who has any question here? Is it clear for all? Okay. Here, as you see, we have right triangle. We know here the value of A, 3, B, 4, and as you see here, C, missing value, X. How to find the value of C? We can use the Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. A squared means 3 squared. 3 squared means 3 times 3 means 9. And B squared will be 4. 4 times 4 will be 16. And the C squared, X, missing value. So will be X squared. So X squared equals 9 plus 16 will be 25. Then take the square root, so X will be equals square root of 25 will be negative positive 25. If you want to find the measure of this line, we can complete here to the right triangle. One, two, three, four, five. So here we have five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So B equal 12 and A equal 5. And here we have the same value. So we can start from the rule of the Pythagorean theorem, A squared plus B squared equal C squared. Then we can substitute. The value of A squared will be 5. 5 squared means 5 times 5 means 25, plus B squared means 12 squared. 12 times 12 will be 144, equals C squared. Then we can add C squared equal 169. Then to find the value of C, find the square root of 196 will be 30. This is the idea of the Pythagorean theory and how to use the Pythagorean theory to find the missing value. Who has any question about this idea? No questions? Right. We have some practice. I want from all to work with me in this practice. So I want from all to prepare your notebook, please. Okay. So our title is the Pythagorean Theorem. Exercise number 1. Who can read exercise number 1, please? Right. I want from all to read it, then try to find the value of x, please. Then tell me what is the value of x. You have 5 minutes. Start, please. I want the answer from the all. Please, all girls, work please with me. You have 5 minutes to find the value of x. Then tell me, please, what is your answer. Start, please. Okay, who can tell me the value of x?
Mr. I think 26.2.
What is your name?
Mr. Taif.
26.2.
Mister, it will be 26.2.
What's your name?
Afra.
Thank you, Afra. Who else? Latifa.
The same the answer.
The same answer. Right. Listen to me, please check with me. And as you see here, you have right triangle. You can use the Pythagorean theorem. So start from the rule a squared plus b squared equals c squared. This is a. 8 squared means 8 times 8 will be 64. Plus b will be 25. B squared means 25 times 25 will be 625. Equals c squared. The value of c will be x, means x squared. Now we can add the two numbers here. X squared equals 689. So x equals the square root of 689. Now try to find number multiplied by itself equal 689. Excellent, Taifa and Afra and Latifa. So the answer will be about 26.2. Excellent, Afra and Latifa and Taif. I will add to you 2 points. Now I want from all to try number 2, please. Read the question very well. Then try to find the value of x. Then tell me what is your answer. Start, please. You have 5 minutes.
Mister?
Yes.
20.6?
25.6.
20? Yes. No, 20.6, not 25.
What's your name?
Latifa.
Thank you, Latifa. Great work. Yes. Who has different answer?
Mr. Also me, the same answer.
The same answer of Latifa, Taif
Yes.
and Afra.
The same answer.
The same answer. Okay, great for all. Type check with me. Start from the rule a squared plus b squared equals c squared. A squared means 5. 5 squared means 5 times 5, 25. Plus b squared, 20. 20 times 20 will be 400. Equals c squared. 25 plus 400 will be 425. Equals c squared. So means the value of c equal the square root of 425. So c equal or about negative positive the square root of the 425 equal 20.6. So take the positive value and great work for all, and I will add to you 2 marks. Great work for Latifa and Taif and Afra. طيب. Number 3, I want from all to read it very well. Number 3 here. Then please try to find the value of x. Then tell me please what is your answer. Start please.
$53.1.
53 point.
1.
53 point. What is your name?
لطيفة.
Thank you, Latifa. Great work. Who has different answer? Okay, طيب Afra, what is your answer here?
Mister, I don't have an answer.
طيب,
Yeah, me too, Mister.
the same answer?
No, I don't have an answer.
طيب, listen please here. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. This is Pythagorean theorem. What is the value of A? 40. 40 squared means 40 times 40 means 1,600. What is the value of B squared? 35 squared means 35 times 35 will be 1,225. Equals C squared. Add the two numbers here. The answer will be 2,825 equals C squared. So to find the value of C means find the square root of 2,825. You will get two values, negative and positive. So the answer would be about 53.20. Excellent, Latifa. I will add to you 2 marks, Latifa. Great work. Okay. طيب, I want to from all to read number 4. The same idea. As you see here, you have right a triangle. You know A, you know B, and we want to find X. Start, please. You have 5 minutes. Then tell me what is your answer. Start, please.
Mister, I think the answer will be 10.8.
10.8. Great, Latifa. Who has different
No,
answer?
Mister, I'm Taif.
Sorry. For Taif? Yes. Who has
Mister, me the same answer.
Afra the same answer? Yes, and Latifa?
The same answer.
Check with me, please. Start from the rule. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. 9 squared means 9 times 9, 81. 6 squared means 6 times 6 will be 36. Equals C squared. Add here will be 117 equals C squared. So C equals the square root of 117 equal negative positive. Now try to find the square root of 117, about 10.8. Great work, Taif and Afra and Latifa. And I will add you 2 marks. Great work. And here the same idea. As you see here, you have right triangle, and we want to find the missing value. We want to find the x. Start, please. You have 5 minutes, and then tell me what is your answer. Start, please.
Mister, the answer will be 19.8.
Repeat, please.
The answer will be 19.8.
19.8. What is your name?
Mr. طيب.
Taif.
Yes.
Thank you, Taif. Who has else?
Mister, the same answer.
Afra said the same answer. And Latifa?
The same.
The same answer. Okay, thank you for all. Check with me, please. Start from the rule. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. This is a 13. So 13 squared plus this is b, 15 squared equals the missing value x, so x squared. So 13 squared means 13 times 13 will be 169 plus 15 times 15 will be 225 equals x squared. We can add the two numbers here. So x equal the square root of 394 equal negative positive. What is the square root of 394 will be 19.8. Excellent, excellent for all. And I will add to you 2 marks. Great work for Taif and Afra and Latif. Now here's the same idea. I want from all to find also the value of x. Start, please. You have 5 minutes. Okay, who can tell me what is the value of x here?
$34.9.
What is your name?
لطيفة.
Thank you, Latifa. Who has different answer? Okay, Taif and Afra, what is your answer?
Mister, I don't have answer.
And Taif?
Also me, Mr. I don't have the answer.
Listen to me, please. A squared plus b squared equal c squared. So as you see here, the value of a means 32 squared plus the value of b will be 14. The value of c will be x, means x squared. Now, 32 squared means 32 times 32 will be 1024 plus 14 times 14 will be 196 equal x squared. Then we can add so x squared equal 1220. So x equal the square root of 1220 means negative positive. Then we can find the square root of 1220 will be 34.9. And excellent work, Latifa. I will add to you 2 marks. Great, great, Latifa, and great for all. Okay. Do you have any question about these ideas? Are all exercises here clear for you? Okay. Now, number 7, please. I want from all to read number 7. Then try to find the value of x, please. Then tell me what is your answer. Start, please.
14.1.
14.1. What is your name?
لطيفة.
Thank you, Latifa. Who has different answer?
Mr. The same answer.
Afra, the same answer.
Also means, Mr. The same answer.
Right, the same answer. Thank you. So check with me. A squared plus B squared equal C squared. As you see here, A and B have the same value in this example. So 10 squared means 100 plus 10 squared will be 100 equal x squared. So x squared equal 200. So x equal the square root of 200. So we can find the square root. Will be negative positive 14.1. And excellent for all. I will add to you 2 marks. Now number 8, please try to find the x, please. Then tell me what is your answer. Start, please.
$12.0.
12.0. يعني 12. What is your name?
Yes. لطيفة.
Thank you, Latifa. Who has different answer?
Mr. The same answer.
After the same answer. And type.
Also means, Mr. The same answer.
Okay, check with me, please. So start from a squared plus b squared equals 24, equals c squared. And a squared, this is 9 squared, means 9 times 9, 81. And b squared, 8 squared, means 8 times 8 will be 64. Equals c squared means x squared. Then you can add here. $145 equals x squared, and x equals the square root of 145. Equal about 12. Excellent and great for all. I will add to you 2 marks. Great work today. Okay. Now try please here to find the value of x. Then tell me please what is your answer. Start please.
$7.6.
7.6. What is your name?
لطيفة.
Thank you, Latifa. Who has different answer?
Mr. 7.6.
Thank you, طيب. And Afra?
Mr. The same answer.
Okay, thank you, Afra. طيب. Check with me, please. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. This is A here, means 3 squared 9. And this is B here, X. B squared means X squared. And this is here C. 7 squared means 49. We can take 9 to the next side. So we will get here X squared equals 49 minus 9. So X squared equals 40. So X equals the square root of 40. So the answer will be 6.30 or 6.3. The answer will be about 6.3. Okay, thank you for all. Now I want from all to try to find the value of X here, please. Then tell me what is your answer. Start, please.
$3.4.
What is your name?
لطيفة.
Thank you, Latifa.
Mr. 3.4.
Thank you,
No,
Taib.
no, Mr. 3.5.
3.5. Thank you, Taib. And Afra?
The same answer of طيف.
Thank you for all. Check with me, please. Start from the rule A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Here A, and here B, and here C. So A squared means X squared. B squared means 2. And C squared, 2 squared means 4. And C equal 4 squared equals 16. So X squared equals, take 4 to the next side. And switch the sign, will be negative 4. So X squared equal 16 minus 4 will be 12. So X equal the square root of 12, and X equal negative, positive. What is the square root of 12? About 3.5. The answer will be 3.46. And here, as you see, round to the nearest tenth. This is the tenth. Look to the right. If the right number greater than 5 and greater than 5, add 1 to the position. So 4 will be 5. So 3.45 after the rounding will be 3.5. So the answer will be 3.5. Great work. طيب. And Afra. Great work. And thank you, Latifa. طيب. Now I want from all to try to find number 11, please. How to find the value of x? Start, please. Okay, who can tell me what is the value of x? Latifa, what is your answer? طيب, Afra,
60.62.
repeat please.
60.62.
Thank you, Latifa. Who has different answer?
Mr. 60.6.
60.6. Thank you, طيب. Who has different answer?
Mr. The same answer of طيف.
Thank you, Afra. طيب, check with me. Start from the rule. A squared plus B squared equal C squared. This is A and this is B. A will be 35 squared, 35. Plus B squared means X squared equals C squared means 70 squared. Now 35 times 35. The answer will be 1225 plus X squared equals 70 times 70 would be 4,900. Now take this number to the second side, or the next side will be 4,900 minus 1,225. So 4,900 minus 1,225. The answer will be 3,675. So X equal square root of 3,675. So equal square root of 3,675. And the answer will be 60.6. The answer great for all. Okay. I will send to you this page. You can continue number 12, the same idea. Number 13, the same idea as you see here. Number 14, the same idea. Number 15, the same idea. And number 16. So make training in your home. Try to solve it, please. And you can send me number 12 and 13 and 14 and 15 and 16 in the Teams, please. Okay? Solve it and send me in the Teams. Who has any question about this lesson, about this idea? No questions?
No questions, Mr.
Okay, wait, I will take the attendance, please. So this is our video today, for today. Thank you for your listening. See you inshallah